Hello and welcome back. This is Jacob with another module short story for the various characters in Arknights, and today we're going to be taking a look at the short story for Gravel. One little information before we begin today. This entire short story is a narration piece told by Gravel, and it's conversation bits and pieces between Gravel and her former master. Alright, let's go in. The title is Covert Action Toolkit, and so it goes. Come here. Yes. We'll let you sneak off to do training with the campaign knights. Only a few days you've been here, and you think that gives you the right to go sparring with those mouthy bastard lot? How many times have I told you? Take things in order. Yes. Stand here. You're not to move from this spot until I say so. Yes. Some time passes. Why are you still here? You made me stand here as punishment. It's alright. You've been there long enough. That'll teach you, won't it? But it's been only 5 minutes. Shut up, you little scamp. Any more lollygagging and there's no dinner for you tonight, got it? Yes, master. That's a bit more like it. Yes. Have this biscuit. You must be starving, aren't you? I shakily took it, but didn't dare to put it near my mouth, fearing the master of the house would suddenly beat me, just as the villagers did. I've seen the report. To do so finally on your first outing, not an easy feat. Thank you for the praise. Don't be so smiles and giggles with me. I still need to ask you about something. After the assignment ended in Lithuanian, you spent a while longer there. What was that about? I heard some information pertaining to army mobilization on the border, and with the extra time I had, once I applied to the authorities, I went to investigate. Do you know how sensitive the Lithuanian army's nose is? But there are no buts. Even if they approved it, I permit you not to act without permission. If this happens again, I'll have you confined. Yes, master. Right, I'll forgive you this time. Even if you had the luck not to run up against the army. You must be covered in scraps, aren't you? Take my card, and go to the hospital for a checkup. Now, immediately. The master of the house always had a volatile temper, just as his time showed. If one thing didn't suit his mood, he'd yell his head off at me. Master, look, I'm discharged and perfectly fine, aren't I? You think coming out of the hospital is the end of it? Your assignment was to draw out that Ursa spy, and I could deal with it myself. Who asked you to block the blade in my place? It was an emergency. An emergency is no excuse either. I need to teach you a proper lesson so this mess doesn't happen next time. How are you going to teach me my lesson then? Have you decided? You little scamp. You never listen to the thing I say. I've always felt I'm a very obedient one, though. Right. Look at that old tat you're wearing. You're a 4th Order Knight already. How can you be so neglectful of your own appearance? This is your allowance for the month. Take it and go buy some new clothes. You're not allowed back until you spend every last cent of it. Master, with this much money, do you want me to be buried alive under clothes? The master of the house awkwardly cleared his throat, quickened his step, and walked off before me. The setting sun spilled across his shoulders. Come back to Casimir's should you want to come back. And should you not, then do not be burdened, and go. This was the parting advice the master of the house gave to me. Doctor, I know you know, I was trafficked to Casimir's before I could even remember. The village that bought me was end to end of hard servitude and beatings. Even after I'd fled, I couldn't free myself from people who market me with prices. But the moment the master of the house and I met our eyes in the market, that was the first time fate showed me any kindness. And there we have it, a short and bittersweet story about Gravel's past and her growing up to become the knight we all know her as. And one little trivia, I think this one is actually taking place after the operator module. Oh, not module, sorry. The operator record that Gravel already has. Because in that one, she did tell the doctor that she's gonna tell him about her past at one point in the future. So I guess this is a neat little continuation of that. And that is it. And that will be it for today. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.